Hi everyone, I'm Jack Hanna, coming to you from my base camp here at the Columbus Zoo, and welcome to Wild Countdown. Manatees are some of the most social creatures I've ever met, and just like us, they're mammals. No wonder we get along so well. But did you know which species of manatees are closest relatives of? Nope, not seals, not sea lions, and certainly not penguins.
The truth about these graceful swimmers is just as incredible as you're about to see. And later, check out one of my favorite bloopers.
Yeah, I guess I can learn a thing or two from the manatees, and I bet you can too, so stick around.
We tried to leave our tents. Not even to go to dinner. We couldn't get to dinner. The lions were everywhere.
God dang. Help!
No, right there.
Just like my life is devoted to the animal world, Nationwide Insurance is devoted to their customers, protecting what's important at every stage of their lives. That's why Nationwide and I have been partners for over 30 years. Learn more about Nationwide Insurance at nationwide.com. Centuries ago, when mariners like Christopher Columbus spotted manatees on their travels, they thought they'd found real-life mermaids like this. You see the resemblance? This is a manatee. Well, maybe the old-time mariners needed glasses. I haven't believed in mermaids for a long time, but until a few years ago, I'd never met a manatee in the wild. Not until I took a trip to Crystal River.
On the Gulf Coast of Central Florida, Crystal River is the winter home for hundreds of manatees that come every year. I came to meet Bob Bundy, renowned manatee researcher. Hey Bob, sorry I'm late.
Hi Jack.
Nice to
make it.
Oh,
We're
what?
ready for you.
Manatee out there?
Oh yeah, I think that we'll find some.
A little cool this morning.
Yeah, well, the cooler the better.
Boy, that's right, because that keeps them coming in, doesn't it?
Yeah, they like the warm water.
Bob has devoted more than 30 years to the study and preservation of manatees.
So we drive real cautiously.
Since they're slow swimmers, manatees are often accidentally injured by boat propellers.
You see some little bubbles coming up right there?
Wonder what that is.
Well, it could be a manatee.
No.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, wow, wait.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, wow, right under it,
there.
right there. Right there, look at that. Holy mackerel.
Cruising around.
First wild manatee. Man, I've never seen a manatee in the wild.
So we'll put the anchor in real quietly so we don't disturb the animals.
I'd always heard how friendly manatees were. It was time to find out for myself. They were definitely very curious, even nibbling a piece of our rope hanging off the boat.
Manatees will often do that, and it's maybe similar to a cow chewing his cud. It may help digestion, that kind of thing. Oh, we kid that he's flossing his teeth.
The moment we entered the water, the manatees came right up to us, showing no fear.
Their skin it's like an elephant skin.
What's that green stuff over his back?
He has an algae that grows. They pick that up in the fresh water, and when they go out in the salt water, they'll lose it. Sometimes they'll replace it with barnacles.
Literally, Dave, look at this. You want to go to the main spring?
Yeah, let's swim
I
out
can
there.
get clear there.
Usually I wouldn't get this close to a wild animal, but on my visit to Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge, I made an exception. According to the rules here, which have now changed, if a manatee approached a diver, it was fine to gently pet it, and even rub its enormous stomach.
In Peru, Amazonian manatees have historically been hunted as a food source. And to save them from extinction, it takes dedication, patience, and tons of water lettuce. Seriously, tons of it. Check it out.
All along South America's mighty Amazon River, you can find some of the most diverse and exotic fauna in the world. It's also home to thousands of people living in towns and cities like Iquitos. Hunting for survival has made all animals fair game, and it's hard to believe that even includes manatees. Orphans would not have a chance without the help from the Manatee Rescue Center. The young marine mammals stay in pools here until they are strong enough to return to the river. The manatees were staying healthy on a steady diet of formula and fresh fruit. And my family and I were thrilled to help out.
Wow, look at this.
Look, her eyes are like, oh, in the back of her head like this.
The older manatees fed on freshwater lettuce, which had to be collected and brought back to the center.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
This is like a paradise.
We're coming every day and we collect around 400 to 500 kilos.
Kilos?
Yeah, of this plant, half a ton.
Gosh, that's 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So they get out there and they have to collect these things.
Yeah, they collect these things and put it into a motorcycle and take it to the center.
Well, can we help you just a second? Because I know
Can you carry some of this stuff?
What?
Carry?
Yeah.
Okay, we need more than that.
Oh, more than
Right,
this?
more.
Okay. Okay. Just jump in the back?
Help me to put the other ones, the other bags.
Okay.
Todos.
A dozen bags of water lettuce, plus my wife, daughter, and me all in that miniature truck. Well, anything for the manatees.
Is this safe?
You know, I was afraid the Hannas would go into extinction on that ride. But finally, we made it in one piece.
So what do we do?
Processed.
We feed them now?
Yeah,
Just throw it in there?
yeah, throw in.
Are they going to eat it?
Probably later.
Oh, we won't see them then. Luis, thank you. Now, just dump all the rest of this in here?
Yeah,
Just dump it, right? Okay, girls, let's go dump it. Dump it, just dump it.
Coming up,
I'm gonna have to go in right here because there's not a person here to hold the net down, so here's the good luck.
plus the blooper of the week. Next on Wild Countdown.
I'm Jack Hanna. Welcome back. Today I'm counting down my favorite manatee memories from near and far.
Right there, look at that. Holy mackerel. Never seen a manatee in the wild. Just throw it in there?
Yeah, throw in.
Are they gonna eat it?
Probably later.
Okay, girls, let's go dump it. Dump it, just dump it.
As you've seen, protecting the remarkable manatees takes an international effort. And in Belize, I got to study conservation with students from all over the globe. One was from here, and right over here, I remember that. Oh yeah, and right here. Plus me representing Tennessee, of course. No manatee, a lot of catfish.
In the Central American country of Belize, Gales Point has become a center of manatee research. Leading the effort to study and protect the local manatee population was Buddy Powell, a research scientist from Florida.
It's gonna be a great day. We're out here. There's supposed to be a lot of manatee out here right now.
In the waters of Southern Lagoon, I learned the West Indian manatees found here are the same species I'd seen in Crystal River, Florida.
Most of what we know about manatees is in Florida, where they have to contend with motorboats and development and all kinds of human disturbances. Well, here we have almost a pristine environment in the tropics where manatees are normally found. And we know very little at all about their biology outside of Florida, so it's an opportunity to really get an idea of all the factors that affect their health.
But to study the manatees, first we had to find them. Buddy's team was able to pick up radio signals from the animals' tracking collars. Then came the fun part.
All right, get ready. Now!
Corralling the female manatee with a net was a team effort, and they were one man short.
I'm gonna have to go in right here because there's not a person here to hold the net down, so here's the good luck.
Yep, that's great. Exactly where we want her.
Our team had to dodge the female's giant tail, but finally we got her on board. Regular medical checkups keep these animals healthy and educate the conservationists who care for the manatees around the world.
We've got biologists from Mexico and Cuba. In the past, we've had from Gabon, Ghana, Brazil, all over the world, and many of these individuals have started manatee projects in their own countries.
It's 144.
See where the first dot is?
Yeah.
Well, that is the thickness of the skin, 2 centimeters.
Buddy Powell and his colleagues estimate Belize's manatee population to be about 500. Their research has also identified a new kind of parasite that had never been found in the Florida animals. The two groups even seem to have different swimming patterns.
We've learned that the manatees in Southern Lagoon and Northern Lagoon, the females are very, very sedentary. They're not roaming around very much, whereas in Florida they're moving constantly. And we think that that has something to do with the fact that there's very little human disturbance and they have everything they need here.
This female passed her exam with flying colors. At 1,100 pounds, she was doing just fine.
All these young people who are learning this is just tremendous. After my visit to Central America, I had no doubt the manatees there were in good hands. But sadly, some wildlife adventures don't end so happily. Take a look.
In northeast Peru, 200 miles up the Amazon River, Sue and I found an Eden of exotic wildlife. Our guide Victor promised even more surprises lay ahead. But even Victor was unprepared for what we found.
What is it?
A dead pink dolphin, I think.
Oh no. A manatee.
Oh
No.
no, it's a manatee.
No.
Oh.
I don't believe this, Sue.
Unbelievable.
Oh, makes me want to cry, Sue.
Almost no manatees left in the rainforest. And look, we see a dead manatee right now. Wow, perhaps there is only 100, 120 examples of these manatees left in Pacaya Media Reserve.
Oh, what do you think happened?
Freshwater manatee, I don't know what happened.
Jungle birds had already begun feeding on the remains, a reminder that the cycle of life must continue.
I've never seen any manatees in the wild.
You haven't.
I haven't seen any
Never
manatees.
seen a manatee in this reserve.
This creature's death was sad, but at least it died of natural causes. Coming up.
Oh, Sue, look behind you.
Oh,
Wow, look at the size of this thing.
This is the big one.
Sue, look at the size. It's like a bigger automobile.
Plus the blooper of the week. Next on Wild Countdown.
I'm Jack Hanna, and welcome back to Wild Countdown. Everywhere I've found manatees, I've also found conservationists working to protect them.
From the team of young researchers in Gales Point, Belize, to Victor, the river guide on the Amazon River.
Here at the Columbus Zoo, we have some manatees of our own. Look at these pictures here. And right now, I'm going to show you where we found 3 of them.
On the west coast of Florida, Homosassa Springs Wildlife Park contains an ecosystem unlike any in the world. Where the Homosassa River and Gulf of Mexico meet, both fresh and saltwater fish share the same waters. In this highly naturalistic setting, Sue and I had heard we could also find manatees. The park's veterinarian, Mark Lowe, took us into the refuge to meet the locals.
How do you get the manatees up here?
If we want them in, we will use like the bucket here, and I will tap it with my ring. They're sort of trained to that a little bit.
So they can hear noise above the water. It doesn't have to be underneath the water.
Yes. Here comes one right here. This is Betsy.
Manatees have an unusual adaptation for gathering food. Inside their lips, I could feel specialized whiskers called vibrisses. They felt like little brooms, sweeping the sweet potatoes into the animal's mouth.
Oh, you know what? You can see the flaps on their nostrils right here. They're closed.
When they come up out of the water, they'll raise their head up above the water line, breathe out, breathe in, close their nostril, and go back down.
Here's one back here, Sue. Come here, look at this one.
Oh.
Here's one right here. Got to feed this one. Okay. Oh, he got, oh, Sue, look. Sue, look.
Oh.
He's telling me I'm hungry.
I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Before we knew it, Sue and I were surrounded by 5 manatees. Altogether, they weighed more than 6 tons, yet they were gentle as kittens. Rosie was the biggest, more than twice as tall as Susie.
Oh, Sue, look behind you.
Oh,
Wow, look at the size of this thing.
This is the big one.
Sue, look at the size. It's like a bigger automobile.
Oh, no wonder she doesn't want to leave. She wants more food.
Look at the size. Here, stretch your body out real quick. Lay it flat, hurry. Now look at this.
And her head.
Look at her head right here.
Right down
You still got, look at that. You still got another you left. Now watch this. See, slide you down like this. In there. Look at this.
Two
there.
of me.
2 of you.
Rosie's about 13 feet.
I'm 5'6", so that's
Okay,
about
Sue?
right.
That was something.
That was great.
Number 2 on today's countdown is a return visit to Crystal River. The research they're doing there is helping experts manage the vanishing manatees population.
Crystal River, Florida is a perennial destination for tourists eager to swim with the manatees. I was lucky enough to take a working vacation, assisting my friend Bob Bondi with his important research. Data and pictures he's gathered over the years are used by marine biologists worldwide to understand manatees much better.
So what we've learned at places like Crystal River, we've been able to apply to other populations in the state, the southeastern United States, and the world for that matter. But basically, what it's done is it's given us an opportunity to learn about individuals that we first sighted back in the 60s.
Over 1,000 photographs are now on file, identifying each individual manatee by the markings on their skin.
We know which calves were born to which mothers, and again, which grandmothers are out there.
Bob has learned that females give birth every 3 years, and adults can live for more than 6 decades.
How many manatees do you think were out there? I count at least 15.
I would guess we saw close to 15, 20. But I would guess in this immediate area there might be more than 100. And that's because in the sanctuary you see noses, and the only way to know for sure would be to fly over and count them all.
Well, there are a lot of them. That was something. What about, I noticed a lot of divers and people here today. Is that increased?
As people hear about this experience and opportunity, they come out and take advantage of it.
Do you find that having people have this experience passes the word along that they're worth saving?
Oh, I think so. I think everybody that gets in the water and swims and interacts with a manatee comes out of the water a better person for it. They just have a better appreciation for the environment, for their habitat, for everything. And that's one of the benefits that the manatee has done. It's been kind of our sentinel. It's told us that it lives in a marine environment. We have to take precious care of that environment. If we don't and we destroy it and we destroy the habitat for the animals, we're going to affect them in the long run.
Coming up, an up-close encounter with a rare siren of the sea, plus the blooper of the week. Next on Wild Countdown.
Just like my life is devoted to the animal world, Nationwide Insurance is devoted to their customers, protecting what is important at every stage of their lives. That's why Nationwide and I have been partners for over 30 years. Learn more about Nationwide Insurance at nationwide.com. I'm Jack Hanna, and welcome back to Wild Countdown. So far, we've seen some amazing sights on my search for the magnificent, massive manatees.
Number 7, Crystal River, where I met my first manatee in the wild. Number 6, the rescue center deep in the Peruvian jungle. Number 5, the floating classroom at Gales Point, Belize. And number 4, the Amazon River, where we said a hard goodbye. Number 3, the Homosassa Springs Wildlife Park and Refuge for Giants. And number 2, Florida's manatee capital.
For today's final aquatic adventure, I want you to meet a close relative of the manatee called a dugong. They range throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, but my wife and I met them in Singapore.
More accurately, just south of Singapore on the island of Sentosa. That's where Susie and I dove into Underwater World, an aquarium that houses over 2,500 creatures.
Oh, look at that. What are those things? Look at that thing. Looks like a fish with a bent back. How you doing?
Hello there. Hi.
Jack Hanna.
Hi, how do you do? Welcome to Singapore.
Hi, I'm Susie. Nice to meet
Susie.
you.
Hi. Welcome to Underwater World Singapore.
Curator Anthony Chang guided us to the dugong exhibit. The family resemblance to the manatee is obvious, except the dugong's tail is fluked, like a dolphin's. We couldn't pass up the chance to swim with this graceful creature. Dugongs like Gracie dive 100 feet to feed on seagrass. That's probably how she got caught in a fishing net when she was just a little baby. Too young to survive in the wild, Gracie has lived here ever since. Sue and I would have moved in too if our air had only lasted longer. Much too soon, we had to surface and say goodbye.
With all that practice swimming with the graceful manatees, you'd think it would rub off on me, right? Wilbur, I swim with you all the time. I'm a good swimmer.
I forgot that thing was attached to my foot.
Yeah, okay, I tripped. But you know something? Manatees have it easy. I'd like to see one of them squeeze into a diving suit. But I hope these adventures have given you a sense of how precious the manatees are and how important it is that we all protect them for the future. You know, you can learn more about manatees, dugongs, and much, much more at wildcountdown.com or join us on Facebook at Wild Countdown TV. From the Columbus Zoo, I'm Jack Hanna. See you next time. And remember, every creature counts. Right, Wilbur?
Promotional consideration provided by Nationwide Insurance and the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium.